guys, it's Mo, and today we'll be talking about flying during the holidays, or how to not fly during the holidays, or how to go home when you have to fly during the holidays. Today is Halloween, that's why I got this orangish jack-o'-lantern, all black vibes going. So it's the holiday season, and so we have Thanksgiving in a few weeks, then you turn around and have Christmas, then you have New Year's Eve. So let's talk about flying for the holidays. Y'all, it took almost 5 years, right, to hold Thanksgiving off. And I'm serious as hell. I held Thanksgiving off this year, and it's amazing. I have Thanksgiving and the week after off. So I get to go be home for Thanksgiving and then go Black Friday shopping or Cyber Monday shopping or whatever. But yes, it took 5 years, and sometimes it doesn't take that long. Um, I'm a line holder, so I didn't expect to have Thanksgiving off as a line holder. I got it off. I was like, hey, y'all don't know my schedule prior to that, and the shit that I'm going to go through prior to having Thanksgiving and the week after off. But yes, I'm holding Thanksgiving off. So I've been flying for 5 years. My first year was 2014. My first Thanksgiving was 2014. Um, I did not fly that day. I was on reserve. I was on call. I went to a friend's house. We had Boston Market, and then we went early Black Friday shopping because neither one of us got called. Christmas, I did fly. I actually bid for a trip that was done on Christmas, and I was done by, I was done like early that morning, like 10 that morning. Went home, switched out some clothes, and then flew to DFW in first class on Christmas Day and was home for Christmas. New Year's. What did I do for New Year's? Oh, I was on call, did not go anywhere. So me and a friend, we made late reservations at this restaurant called Donovan's in Scottsdale, Arizona, and got cute and dressed up and went out to eat. And then I ended up flying New Year's Day, but I did not fly New Year's Eve. The next year was 2015. I truly don't remember Thanksgiving 2015. It's my husband, you guys. Sorry, he cracked the rim of the BMW and it's not holding air, so I'm trying to make sure he's good. Okay, so 2015. Oh my gosh, 2015 was when the fire happened. Guys, that's probably why I blocked it out. The fire happened 3 years ago on Halloween, and yeah, 2015, I did not fly during Thanksgiving because I hurt my leg. My leg was shot to shit, and my legs, not even one leg, both of my legs. So it happened on Halloween, and by Thanksgiving, I could ride home, and I went home for Thanksgiving to see my family, because yeah, it was that holiday era was from Halloween to Thanksgiving. Yeah, I didn't go back to flying until 2 weeks prior to Christmas, and then for Christmas I bid a trip that overnighted in Dallas for Christmas, and I went home and spent it with my husband. And then for New Year's that year, bid a trip, went home, and spent New Year's Eve with my husband. We actually went out. I had a long layover. We went out to eat at a restaurant and had great meals, and then we went home for I got up the next morning, flew back to Phoenix, came right back home. So then the next year, last year? It was 2016. So, the moral of the story is if you want to go home for holidays, you are well capable. Or if you want to spend your holidays with loved ones, you are more than capable of doing that, even if you're flying. This year, I don't have to fly. Last year, I wasn't flying, so I was at home for Thanksgiving, and I was in Hawaii for Christmas with the kids. So, you do not have to be one of those flight attendants who are sad because you're not spending the holidays with your family, um, or spending the holidays where you want to be. I know flight attendants who buddy bid trips, so they know, they stay in areas where you can't really, overnight. So they bid trips together, so they spend holidays together. Um, it's just how you want to make your trip happen, or how you want your holidays to go. I've always known at 5 years I'm still super junior, so I always prepare. This year I didn't expect to have Thanksgiving off, so I was looking for a trip that overnighted in Dallas for Thanksgiving. I bid Thanksgiving off on my first layer, ended up getting it, and then I didn't have to worry about getting a trip to come home to Dallas. So that's what I did. That's what I usually do. That's how I get to spend the holidays with my family and friends. Like New Year's, like if you know you want to like go somewhere poppin', like bid to go to New York and see the ball drop for New Year's Eve. Bid along New York so you can get there in the middle of the day. Um, Spend the day, find a cute dress, find a cute outfit, go out, see the ball drop, spend New Year's Eve in New York, and then fly out the next day and get paid for it, and then get holiday pay for it. So you are more than capable of enjoying your holidays, regardless if you're flying or not. If you want it off, if you truly want it off, do your preceding month uh, accordingly, so you can get forced off. You didn't hear it from me, but sometimes junior people end up with the holiday off, and a senior person does not get it off because the junior person, like especially if they're on reserve, their prior month may force them to be off for the holiday. So you can't get upset. It's just how the cookie crumbles. So like if you know that you can't go more than your schedule has your 6 days, the day before on Christmas Eve is your 6th day. You know you're not going the 7th day, so you know you're going to be off for Christmas. Just build your lines accordingly. Build your line or build your reserve line accordingly. And just make sure you just enjoy the time. Make sure you spread love and happiness to your crew while during this time. Like, so for Christmas, I always make stockings for my crew. So I get stockings and put different things in it. I don't really do it for the pilots because the pilots always change. So I'm not gonna like I can have 4 legs one day and have 3 different sets of pilots. So I'm not gonna carry around these stockings for a 4-day trip for all these people. So I do it for my primary crew, and if I have a chaser, but that is going obsolete. But if you have an extra person that comes on a leg with you, I always just keep like a little goodie bag, or I can make a little goodie bag for them, and I give that to my crew to show like I appreciate them. Happy holidays, that and other. Just spreading love and cheer during the holiday season. Um, Holidays are usually very like before the holiday happens, like the couple of days before Thanksgiving and a couple of days before Christmas, and Christmas Eve early is usually popping. Like that's when you have the most people. Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Thanksgiving Day, um, flights are very limited. Usually, a lot of airlines decide the last flight of the day will go out at like 5 or 6, and then they may do a late red eye, but they usually like shut down major operation, um, during a certain time, so we can be with our families or we can be done and go with the crew and have Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner. And then our crew rooms always have, well, my crew rooms. I don't know about everybody else's. My crew rooms with our management, even at our outstations or other bases, management will bring you like a Thanksgiving dinner or a Christmas dinner because they know you're working and they know you're away from your family during this time, and it could be a little upsetting for some people, especially when you first start going. But it's good. It's all good. You have your airplane family. You have the resources to try to go home. Like for New Year's, I don't want to go. Like I don't mind coming home, but I kind of want to do something with my husband, not in Dallas Fort Worth, Texas. So I'm gonna look and see if he doesn't want to go to New York. So maybe we can go to LA or go somewhere where it's fun, get dressed up. We like to dress up. We occasionally go out. We don't go out often, and just go enjoy that and fly him in for the day, and then fly him back, and then just enjoy that time, and then be paid for it, like time and a half or whatever your contract states. Yeah. You get more money when you work on holidays. That's the perk of it. But the negative is you may miss someone or you may miss a family member. But it is what you make it. It is what you like. The spirit you go into it with is how you're gonna get out. Like if you're gonna go in it with a ball humbug ass attitude, that's pretty much how your trip is gonna be. Like I know at the end of the day, my family knows what I do, so they'll make arrangements. Like my mom got a new house and I'm married now. So last year I spent Thanksgiving with her. This year she has to give it up. Because I want to spend Thanksgiving with my husband and her children. And I'm like, come down here, come down here. But like sometimes she'll come down here, or like I have great aunts that live down here. My grandfather will be down here, so you can go do stops. Like like if I know I truly can't get to them, I try to just make the best arrangements as possible. Like I said, it's always easier whenever you're a junior to get home and work to your home on the holidays than to try to get it off. And then you get paid and whatever incentives your company has. But if you truly want the holiday off, just build your schedule accordingly. This mosquito, you guys, mosquitoes are still popping in Texas. But that is all I have to say about working holidays. You guys, I love you, love you, love you so much. Vlogs will pick back up next week because, yeah, you guys seem to be liking the vlogs. I'm going to try to vlog a little bit better. Like, these trips next week, I'm not doing shit. Like, there's nowhere exciting that I'm going. Like, I may start my Christmas shopping and we may do that. But, yeah. So, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. And stay fly. Bye. Mwah.